FlossTube, this is Julie, Silver Stitches, out of Carleton Place, Ontario. It is New Year's Eve at around 8:15. I wanted to film this video before the New Year started, just so that we had everything under control going forward, so that it was an end of year progress report. So here we go. It is, like I said, 8:15 on New Year's Eve 2022. I have two main sections that I want to talk about today and show you. One is my WIP Go board. I don't have it posted, but I have it created, so I know what I'm doing. The other thing is my Heaven and Earth Design full coverage pieces. So here we go. That will be good. If you hear anything in the background, chances are it's cats. I do have 4, so maybe a few will end up jumping back on the couch, clawing, meowing. It all happens here. So the cats are having a party tonight because it is New Year's Eve. So the first one up in my file folder is a dimensions small. It is Mini Banner Winter, by Debbie Mum. This is a seasonal chart. There are 4 different charts in the series. I've done the autumn one, but I still have the other 3 on the go. So I want to have a finish for this chart because it has been around too long. It's been too long. So this is where I'm at. I have my aught light right here. Past that, I'm hoping that it's good enough light to try and get through this. So that is what it currently looks like. So I do have quite a bit of a ways to go, but I have it twice on my WIP Go board. Everything 2 times on my WIP Go board. So if I get, half of it done now and half of it done my second half, then I'll have it finished by the end of the year. Yippee! Okay, so I attempted to try and do the hashtag NYE 12x12 today. Instead, I went to go meet a new puppy, that one of my neighbors has, so that didn't happen. Plus, she wanted me to go out and get her things for said puppy, because she wasn't able to leave him alone. Anyway, next up on the need to finish, because it's been around way too long, is Raymond, The Skating Reindeer by Millhill. As you can see, this cover photo has seen better days. Right now, what I'm working on is the part at the bottom, so I have the rest of the border done. I was actually just working on this just before I decided to film number 2. But this is my second time trying to film this. I didn't like a bunch of things from the first time, so that's okay. That's okay, because I haven't done this in how many months? Has it been even a year? Like, even more than a year. Okay, so these up here and these over here are all Scotch stitches. They're not evenly placed at all. It was the first time that I was learning how to do them, so not that I'm going to rip it out because it doesn't matter, but that's what that is, and I'm not fixing them because I just want it done. I don't have any of them more. I don't know where the chart kitted, I don't know where any of the kitted floss went for that, but it's all DMC anyway, so it is what it is. The next one, so that is also a finish. The next one that I've been using as my background holder-upper is Praiseworthy Stitches by, come on now, it is Simple Gifts Christmas by Praiseworthy Stitches. I have finished page, I have finished page 1, which comes to, I'm working on those birds right now, so it comes to like here. It says the word peace already, so I'm working on these birds right here. And I just finished working on this in the last segment. I didn't get through all 12 projects, but I do have 12 projects on the board. So So I am excited to see some progress. I'm not thinking that this is going to be, because it is a 9-page project, this chart. So it's not going to be a full finish. I have been stitching on this for a while, but I am quite enjoying the process of it, so it's not as if it's a big rush. It's going to be a big finish when I'm done. The first time using all the called for specialty floss, so Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Arts. So there's 3 different colors. The green, it's a moss. Can't remember the other 2 color names, but anyways, the red and the gold. So it's beautiful. I love it. I just finished working just beside Peace. That is a bird. That is a headless bird. There's going to be 2 of them facing each other, but that's where we are. In December, I decided that I wanted to touch all of these projects to see if I actually still wanted to work on them. So I added 12 stitches to each project. I was joining in on Instagram the hashtag 12 stitches for Christmas, 12 stitches in, no, 12 stitches for Christmas. So the 12th to 24th, we were supposed to pull out 1 project per day, or whatever you wanted your goal to be for those 12 days. I decided I wanted to make it into the WIP Go board, so I'm going to try WIP Go for, I don't know, the 4th year running. Let's see if I can do it. Next is, sorry about the turnover, a digital chart, the only one that I'm working on a digital. It's by Happy Mood Point, and I'm working on it on a 24 count Congress cloth. Congress, I think. Anyway, sorry about the hissing if you hear that. That's Charlotte telling off my 1-year-old kitten. Not a kitten. He is massive, so maybe he'll jump up here. Who knows? Either way, here is where it's at. I am using a quote-unquote fancy floss for this one too. It is color A. I don't know if Rolanda has actually named any of her colors or if it's just the dye lot. Color A by Rolanda. Ooh, hand dyed by Rolanda. So it's this really pretty purpley. Anyway, different shades of purple. It almost looks like there's a little bit of blue mixed in there at times. So yeah, no, it's great to work on. This is, what am I doing? 2/1? Yeah, those are over 1. Holy bananas. 24 count Congress cloth, in beige, I think. Next is, if you had previously watched any of my videos, the cats might be hungry, but, sorry, side note, the cats might be hungry. If you had watched any of my previous videos, no, the cats got me distracted, who knows. Oh yeah, I have like, I don't know how many, too many WIPs, but these are the ones that I'm planning on focusing on in the new year, because they're what is calling to me. I wanted a whole lot more Christmas decorations for next year, so that's why I did it this way. The next up is only the picture, On the Runway by Snowflake Stitchery. Charlotte, thank you. So I am using not called for floss. It is on 24, although it doesn't really feel like it. 24. It is on 12. Holy bananas. What is the word? 14. Good grief. 14 count Ada. And, sorry. And since I was only doing 12 stitches, this was a new start. So hopefully it will be a finish, only because it's small-ish. So I am using Roxy floss for that. I started with his scarf. So that's that. I'm going to do my own colorway because, not that I don't love what's her name? What Sarah has done, but I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. And then, lesson learned, the pattern that I'm going to show you soon is on the flip page of that, and I don't want to do the photocopy cover. Anyway, sorry. The next one up is, out of this book, Seasonal Samplers by Alma Lynn Hayden, by Leisure Arts. It is this one down here. It is Snow-Capped Trees, the Snow-Capped Trees. It is broken up into 4 different pages, too big, too small, so I am working only on 1 page at a time, because that's just a whole lot of flipping. When I did work on it today, because I worked on it today, my cat's going crazy. Okay, so, before today, I did not, I just worked on, let's do that. I worked on this color on the trees. I am doing this all in the called for colors, and that's why I'm skipping around, because I either can't find the color at the time, or I don't have it. So I'm doing this color. What I did today was this color on the trees, the moon, and the bottom of the lettering of Snow-Capped, I think. That's only half of Snow-Capped, even though that's not really what it looks like at all. Anyway, so I'm hoping for a finish because it did go fairly quickly. I did work on it for an hour today, and like I said, it went fairly quickly, so that's good. It should be done in no time. That is also on 14 count, probably like antique white or some color that's not actually white. The next one is in the book, Across Stitcher's Countdown to Christmas. It was published in 2008, so I think I found this one at my local, not local, but in-town Value Village, or some such thrift store. I'm working on this one right here, the one with the little heart, so this guy, if he's in a bigger space. I was going to do the row of them, but because I am a serial starter and I wanted to stitch it right now, I didn't take the time to find the proper amount of fabric needed. So on my 11 count, it's going to be 6 over 1. My tiny 12 stitch start is right here. I think I started with the top of his hat, just so as a starting point. So I am doing this 6 over 1, so it's going to be, that's only 12 stitches. That's the good enough start, enough of what it was. Oh my goodness, time for some kind of beverage. Anyway, so I've taken this piece of fabric, and I've tried to start something, and I've tried to start something, same project, but I'm doing, it's enough space. I counted, I think, I hope. My cats have gone crazy. They are all sleeping or investigating, one or the other. Okay, what's next? It's not in any order. That's just whatever's in my file folder system right now. This is a design named Jolly Snowman. I am doing the whole thing. There are some charts that I'm only taking pieces from, but I'm doing the whole thing since he's, you know, what he is. So, I don't know the designer, though. I did not get that page taken from the magazine that I was working from. But he is called Jolly Snowman, and he is from the world of cross-stitching. So, I kind of want to say, like, Amanda Gregory, maybe? No idea, though. No idea. Anyway, that's that. And currently, my 12 stitches, because it's very exciting. I don't know if this will be a 15-day stitch or a finish. Depends on how fast it goes, I guess. My 12 stitch start looks, I think like this. That's it. That's all. It's 14 count white Aida. Bought specifically, I went to Walmart one day and just picked up a couple of rolls of before my grand start of all of these different things. Next in the pile, next in the charts, this one's cute. This one will be cute. It's going to take a little bit of coordination to get it all together, but because, of course, the picture of the one that I'm actually stitching is in the middle. Oh no, he's right there. Oh, I never noticed that. Okay, so he's right here, my little cat. My little cat that I'm taking from this whole chart. The chart is called Ice Skating Animals, and I have decided just to stitch the cat because clearly we are cat people. I'm going to turn it into an ornament, I'm pretty sure, just because I'll show you the whole chart, but it just seems like a lot for me, at least. I didn't want too many big things next year, so this is what a whole chart looks like. It is from Doreen Jones. Woo, Nelly. You should have seen me the first time I did this. This is pretty good. Okay, so that's the whole chart. But, sorry, like I said, I only want to stitch the cat. And I think I'm only going to stitch all of the individual animals. I'm not going to do the background or anything. So this is what it looks like. My 12 stitch start, because I decided, can't remember right now if I told you, that each new project that I start will have 12 stitches added to it. And each project that I was continuing got 12 stitches a day. I don't know if, I can't remember. Anyway, next is also a partial chart. It is the it is the Winter Sampler by Maria Diaz. I've tried to start her Halloween sampler, fall sampler, Halloween sampler. Anyway, but right now I'm only going to be stitching the snowman. So the blue outline, the blue dotted outline, and the snowman. I think I'm not going to stitch those mittens. I'm just going to make the square, and I don't know, fill in this blue space that it would have been with just more snowflakes. White stitches. Anyways, so here is my start. I started at the top, 12 stitches, off to a start. Anyway, so I think I'm going to have that as a finish. Everything on my board is either 15 days or a finish, whatever comes first kind of thing. Just so, is that on my phone? That's on my phone. Oh my god, I can't even. There's a hair on my phone from one of the animals. That's all I got. That's all I got. Okay, sorry. Distraction. Okay, so, last December, I decided to treat myself to a modern folk embroidery from Evertote. So Caroline in London, Ontario runs a store called Evertote, and she has partnered up a whole lot with Jacob from Modern Folk Embroidery. This is my very cute notions pouch that came with the whole kit. And I'll show you the needle minder if I can. Nope. Is it still attached to the fabric? Come on now. Gone forever. Where did it go? Maybe it's still attached to the fabric. Let's go with that until proven otherwise. It's not a very big bag, party people. Nope. Okay. That's fine. It's somewhere. Anyway, here is where I did work on this today a little bit. Maybe only for like 15 minutes, but here I am at the top of the house. This is the called for fabric that was provided. It is using the Roxy Floss Floss. It is stitched 2/2, and it's going to be a 15-day project because I really want to finish it, but it really needs the right kind of lighting and the right you know, strain on the eyes is a huge thing. I can't. Anyways. Is it? Ha! I found it. There we go. It was in amongst everything else. So where does it go? This was the needle binder. Ooh, Nelly. Maybe yes, maybe no. Good enough. That came with the kit. So that's that. And I'm glad I got the new flosses because some of the dye lots were different from previous things that I had gotten from Evertotes. And I'm getting used to calling it Roxy Floss Co. because because they used to have a different name. Sorry. FlossTube cough. Too much talking for 20 minutes. This is longer than my last episode that I attempted to film but didn't film. Okay, and finally, I'm going back to that pattern where I said I had to use the photocopy one. Remember? Way back one at the beginning, somewhere of the pile. Ooh, there it is. Okay. This one is Weeks. Nope, this one is Rocking a New Holiday Hat. Trying not to show the... Anyway, a very cute sheep in a holiday hat. Anyway, by Amy Brukin Designs. This is out of the Just Cross Stitch Christmas Ornaments 2017. I am doing it on a light blue 25 count Aida 2/2 with not the called for colors because my middle name is Patience. It's really not, of course, but when I want to start something, I want to start something, and so I wanted to start it, and this is what I had. So, pretty sure that's the top. Again, new start, 12 stitches, on a very light blue 25 count even weave of some kind, because I know that I don't do linen. Yep. Maybe Lugana? Is that an even weave? No idea. Okay, so that's part one of my WIP parade. We are only 22 minutes in. I'm going to see if I can now get through without losing my voice, because apparently that's a thing today. My full coverage Heaven and Earth designs that I plan on carrying over into the new year, aka like 3 hours. Okay, so first up on the pile, I'm not going to say first up because I haven't worked on this in a while, but first up on the pile is, what are they doing? Charlotte, what are you doing? This is called Butterfly Rose Cross. I'm going to put all the information. It's a mini. Anyways, this is on 16 probably, or 18. Count Aida. Yeah, I know that you can see the lines of, maybe if I stretch it out. There we go. Anyway, so this is the first color completed on the first page. I don't know why I decided to do it that way, and now I'm just going back into each column and gonna change up how I stitch it because clearly I'm not loving how it's turning out to be all like that. Anyway, yep, that's all I got for that. It is fun. Holy bananas, what is happening? Anyway, it is fun, and I can't wait to get back to it. I just need to figure out how to stitch it so that it's not so column-y. The next one is a relatively new start. I think I started it the day after Christmas. Maybe before Christmas. Anyway, this is... all of these projects are on different pieces of fabric. They're not dedicated solely to the project that I'm currently doing. Okay, sorry for the chase. Okay, so this is Ornament Dragon the beginning, of course. The beginning of Ornament Dragon by Lisa Parker. It is on a light green. Sure, let's go with that. Light green 14 count piece of Veda. My plan was to finish this whole row before I move down to the next row. But clearly I don't have all the colors. I have stitched all of the colors that I have in my stash. I think I'm still missing quite a few. Anyway, so that's the plan. Stitch it until I can finish the row and then move on to something else. But I did do I worked on it for 2 or 3 days in a row. So I'm well on my way, but not far enough, in my opinion. The next one is Butterfly 2 by... Yep, it's going to be here. I'll post all the information. Anyways, Butterfly 2, QS Butterfly 2. So this is just the left-hand column. I'm really enjoying the different colors that you can already depict. Like, you can already see that the wing is coming in. This is another wing down here. I started the next one. It is Mini Beginner Seashell. I'm not a big fan of remembering artists' names, apparently, so here we go. I started this one during the summer. I am doing this as a Royal Rose method stitching. I started it out as what's known as a rebel stitcher because I was not stitching. I wasn't parking my threads down, I was parking my threads to the right. Anyways, so that's where I am for this one. I do like the variegation of stitches of how the clouds are coming in. I really enjoy working on this piece. I really like seeing it come together. It is definitely super cute. Those are all of the Hades the Heaven and Earth designs that I plan on carrying over to 2023. Everything else that I've attempted to try and stitch, everything else that I've worked most of the year for, that piece wasn't coming out the way that I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be way more vibrant than it was. I am referring to Mini Watching the World Go By Lucy Pittaway, which, I mean, it's okay. It's just not what the picture... I thought it was going to be a whole lot more vibrant. And then I was stitching all the greens and it was turning into some, like... Anyways, everything was right. It's just not as what I thought it was going to be. So, that is currently in a timeout. I don't know if it's going to come back, but we'll see how that goes because I am definitely, I think, like 55% done. So, I do have a whole lot more dimensions, charts that I might work on, but I don't know, so I don't want to, I don't know. We'll see. I think that's it for me for now. That was a very good almost 30 minute video. I hope everybody has a happy new year tomorrow and toward today or whenever you're watching this. And I hope your holidays were great, and I will see everybody later. I do plan on filming a little bit more frequently. I know that the last one was way a long time ago, but I'm going to want to try and stitch... I'm going to want to try and film. Let's try that. I'm going to want to try and film once a week or twice a month, depending on life and schedules. I would also like, maybe I will film tomorrow with my whole plans. I did kind of go through them all already, because that's my only dedicated plan that I have, that WIP go board. But anything's possible between now and tomorrow afternoon, I guess. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of the night. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, even though I wasn't making videos at all. There had been a few people that had subscribed over the last couple months, and it blew me out of the water. I was like, what? What happened? Anyways, this is my fresh start, fresh everything. Pretend that it didn't even happen before, because I don't know. Like, it was so... I mean, I'll keep them up because it is what it is, but this is whole new episode number 1, WIP Parade. That's what I'm doing. So hopefully it'll get a good screenshot of something, and once I finish editing it, I will put it up. So it's going to be just over 31 minutes, it looks like, and possibly a little bit longer. Oh, okay, so this is Skitters. That's Skitters. He's only 1 year old. He is like 15 pounds. And we called him Skitters because, as you can see, he seems to be very skittish. Anything scares him. He is giving us a nice view of his bum. Put your bum down. Put your bum down. Woohoo, Nelly. Hey? Holy bananas. Anyways, as you can see, he is massive. Like, massive. Anyways, I'm glad he actually came to visit because I wanted you to see him, but I didn't want to pick him up because he is 15 pounds. I don't know the breed. I don't know what the situation is. Anyways, that's just a little bit more rambling than I was going to do, but that's okay. I hope everybody had a great day. Like I said before, Happy New Year. And I will hopefully film on Sundays. So I might actually film tomorrow with potential new starts that I'm going to have this year. If I have any. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Sparkle and shine. See you later. Have a nice night.